Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, you guys asked for it. Here is part 2 to the story. You know what I'm saying? In part 1, I discussed when school was shut down due to COVID, me just chilling, staying out of drama. You know what I'm saying? I was off of social media, you know what I'm saying, due to the incident with my Valentine at the time. You know what I'm saying? And now, here we are at virtual school. Now, virtual school, in the beginning, it was pretty simple, but I didn't like the way that you would have certain periods in class and times that you had to go to. You know what I'm saying? All I want to do is do my work like the old virtual school days, like the e-learning, and then just call it a day, because ain't nobody got time to be sitting up through them classes at certain times, especially when you had 9 classes through 2 semesters. You know what I'm saying? Because the people at my virtual school were not professionals, you know what I'm saying? Especially my first block, because my teacher would always log out of Zoom calls for no apparent reasons, just random reasons. And this was an all-year thing, putting herself on mute, you know what I'm saying? Like, just saying all kind of stuff that basically just set me up, and I had to keep my composure. And the one class that I hated was High School 101, which I had a 51 at one point, because that teacher was handing out work like candy. Like, basically, you had to do one assignment and do the next, and had to be due by the end of the night. Like, nobody has time for that. You know what I'm saying? We're all burnt out by then. And then by the end of the year, I was fed up. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted to do that ever again. And this is the time where I got the booster. You know what I'm saying? And I was ready to leave the house, because I've been on lockdown for a long time. I had not left the house since March of 2020 at that point. You know what I'm saying? Before COVID had officially shut down. You know what I'm saying? But meanwhile, at my school, I could sense there was a lot of tension from, in part 1, there was a lot of people exposing each other for no reason. And by the time that school started, it was pretty ugly, okay? And I stayed out of it, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know which side to choose from, you know what I'm saying? It was tough, but here we are at post-select. Sorry about that, I stuttered, you know what I'm saying? It happens. At post-election, you know what I'm saying? And then everything is all peaceful until the spring, because there's this one menace in our school that basically got a grown man on one of my friends to basically send her death threats and everything. And then somebody told me about it, and I wasn't having it, because usually you should be minding your business and focusing on your studies, but you're just basically acting like a menace. You know what I'm saying? And then by the summertime, I was leaving the house regularly. I was done with COVID-19 haircuts. You know what I'm saying? At one time, I was shaved bald, but I was getting them good fades again. You know what I'm saying? Shaping up my beard and everything. And then there was the thing with my number 1 fan pressing me. The little situation that happened. We were watching episode 1. And it was a rocky 3 months to start off the school year. I will get into that in another video, in the next episode, actually. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned. But all summer, I was getting ready to go back to an in-person school for the first time since March of 2020. And boy, was I nervous and excited, because by the time I got back there was tension from that election, okay? A lot of people were still exposing each other on the down low, I know. But many people didn't tell me. You know what I'm saying? I was just ready to get out of the house. I was not going back to virtual school ever again. So I continued to play 2K, chill. I went shopping for clothes, you know what I'm saying, to get ready for senior year. You know what I'm saying? And I was very excited. But we'll have my experience on the first 3 months of senior year in the next episode. Stay tuned. And also, drink your water.